So dumb. Pixie. All right, everybody, here we are. It's Puck Gal Card Break 136, $20 up to 2-spot break. We are ripping old stuff tonight, retro. It's a retro break. The most exciting part of this break is obviously that we're going to bust into one of these, which we've only done once. We did one of these on our very first super high roller ever back in September, believe it or not. End of September, or maybe it was end of October by the time we did a super high roller. But anyway, it's the only time we've ever opened one. Now, what could be in here includes Alex Tuck's Young Gun, Tage Thompson's Young Gun. So those would both be absolutely phenomenal pulls right now. Other notable Young Guns from this box are Nico Hischier, Pierre-Luc Dubois, and now, of course, I forget who else. But those were like the 4 main takeaways from this box that we could pull out. So also worth noting is that Alex Tuck Young Guns is the only Vegas Golden Knights that's coming out of here. Just like last year when they did not put Kraken in until Series 2, they also had not put VGK in until Series 2, and this is Series 1. So Alex Tuck Young Guns, Vegas Golden Knights, and there is a UD Canvas checklist, I believe, or it might just be a regular checklist, that has Braden McNabb and Marc-Andre Fleury. And those are the only 2 Vegas cards we would possibly be pulling out of here, but the other ones obviously are still chock full of Vegas, as will probably the bonus packs the Puckboy tosses in be. So we've got a 21-22 Hockey Series 1 tin featuring McDavid, McJesus, so whoever gets the Oilers tonight will be getting a tin as a bonus prize. We have the 2021 Hockey Extended from last summer, and then we have this gem with Melissa's boyfriend, Porn Stash, on the cover, and it was before he had a porn stash, so I don't even know what we call him here in this case, but Melissa is here. She just got here right as I started talking about him, which should surprise 0 people. So, yeah, that's what we're doing tonight. Now, we will be replicating this break tomorrow at 2 p.m., so as soon as this one is over, if you liked what you saw here, you'll be able to come grab up to 2 spots right after this break for tomorrow's second $20 break will be totally different boxes. There'll be 32 spots that do include the Kraken. So let's get some teams and see what's up. We have just ordered pizza, which we are having after this break. Pizza and hockey. And we turned on a Wild game, so hopefully we get to see what's going on over there right now against the Blackhawks, whom VGK unalived last night 4-1. All right, number of randomizers today is 9. We're going 9. Here we go. If you've been participating today in the Puck Gal Card Break chat that Puckboy started this morning, that's been a rowdy good time. And if you're annoyed by it, hopefully you have silenced or muted us by now, or left the chat. It's just kind of a fun function Facebook started introducing to help try to connect your group members. Obviously, that is not a function we could ever use in our huge ladies groups because it would be completely overwhelming. But, you know, this group right now is still manageable, so we decided to give it a whirl. Looks like you're all having fun in there, so no one really seems to be complaining as of yet. Like I said, if they did, they can turn it off. So let's do a screen grab real quick of our teams. Puckboy's going to get me a Bailey's refill.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you are. You are. Gems and porn stashes. Yep, it's that kind of night around here.
There's another bottle.
I took it downstairs, which is not super helpful to you wanting it upstairs right now. But yeah, here we are. Oops, I turned off the commenting on this so that people couldn't still try to buy spots. Bear with me for uno momento, por favor, so I can get this under control. Oh, so the other thing that Facebook has been doing for the last 24 hours that is an absolute pain in the butt is that for some reason it suddenly would not let me pin to featured any more posts, and it would not let me unpin any other posts. So that was super annoying. But as soon as we were done with the last break, that problem seemed to have alleviated itself. So I have now unpinned all of the old breaks from the last 2 days from featured and just pinned the last one that we did and this one so that our featured section is not so cluttered. Things you need to be looking for right now in featured include this little post right here about the All-Star game. I added some information a lot of you might be interested in today because the NHL sent an offer for fee-free All-Star weekend tickets if you buy through the 28th. So if you've been thinking about that trip at all, now would be the time to capitalize on your tickets and not pay any fees, which can be ridiculous. So, all right, here are the teams for this break. Teams of note happening in this one. So Terry Robinson, Greg, Has the Vegas Golden Knights, which means she could pull that Alex Tuck Young Guns. That would be huge. Who's got the Sabres? Because that would be equally huge. So Wendy Scott, you have the Sabres. You might hit that Tage Thompson Young Guns, which is worth a pretty penny right now. Other teams of note, Dawn Miller has the Oilers, which means she will be getting the Connor McDavid McJesus tin after we empty the contents. So congratulations to Dawn. Also, I hope you had a good birthday yesterday. The birthday gifts just keep rolling in with the McDavid tin, I guess. Rhonda Heim, you've got my Blue Jackets. Let's see who else. Anaheim Ducks, Lauren Minahan, plus the No Banger Blues. So those are your 2 spots. Jill Chappell's got the Detroit Red Wings, who were very good to her yesterday. Molly Swords with the Minnesota Wild. Stanley Cup winning Avalanche is Jerry Thomas on her first spot. So yeah, we got some stuff going on here. So let's move over to our break spot. Let's drop the phone, obviously, because why not? Stream stayed alive, but did I? Okay. So 1-0, Minnesota Wild. Let's see what happens. Oh, yeah, the other Young Guns that we'd be looking for out of that box is DeBrincat. I almost forgot. Alex DeBrincat's in this box as well. So, yeah, fun times. We're going to start with the tin that Dawn Miller is getting at the end. Oh, hey, you know what, babe, that I forgot to do? We did have 2 redemptions in that last break. If you have time to scratch them and see who they got from Artifacts. Sorry, guys, totally forgot about that. Just saw them sitting here. All right. Hockey Series 1 tin. So this is all of these boxes are before the Kraken's existence. No, I did not see that, Rhonda. Carrier got married tonight. Nice. I don't know why I thought they were already married. He got married in his kitchen. Okay. Also interesting. We're going to do the O-Pee-Chee bonus pack first. There's 3 glossy rookies in there. All right, Puckboy said he'll go look up those redemptions in a moment, Rhonda Britton. That way you find out who you got here in a sec. Sorry that I forgot to do that. I was organizing the cards for the next few breaks and spaced it. Spencer Knight is our first rookie. That's going to be a good one for our Florida Panthers person. Christina Karsten's got them on her second spot. We'll give him a sleeve in a moment. Jeremy Swayman would be the second for Wendy Scott on her second spot for the Bruins. And then we've got another one, actually, for the Panthers. So 2 Panthers rookies in here. So Christina Karsten gets both. This one's Gregory Denisenko. So she's got a Denisenko and a Spencer Knight. And then Wendy Scott's got a Jeremy Swayman. So those are nice. That is true, Judy. That is one way to get your marriage cooking, is to get married in your kitchen. You strike a fair point there. All right, Judy, who'd you get tonight? You got the Winnipeg Jets, which means we need to find you some Pierre-Luc Dubois. Although, I guess if we pull Pierre... what?
How about you're pulling a new box?
What new box?
I want to watch the other hobby.
Oh, okay. No, so I was thinking, Judy, that if you got Pierre-Luc Dubois, you would get him, but he actually rookied as a Blue Jacket, so you have the Jets. He's with the Jets now. So we need to get you some good Jets. I'm trying to think of who would come out of that year. That's a banger. All right. Let's see who we got in these tin packs so far. Morgan Riley for the Leafs. Rasmus Dahlin Sabres. Jesse Puljujarvi, Edmonton Oilers, and we've got a Young Guns popping right out on us. First, it's going to be Tanner Lasinski for the Philadelphia Flyers for this year. And our Flyers person on this break is Lisa Walker on her second spot. All right. Next is Niels Höglander Canucks, Sebastian Aho Hurricanes, Darnell Nurse Edmonton Oilers, Antoine Hudobin for the Stars. Who is now no longer there. Whatever happened with Hudobin? Can my Stars people tell me? Did he get hurt and just stop playing? I can't remember. Andre Palat, Lightning. Martin Necas, Hurricanes. Brett Pesce, Hurricanes. Alex Iafallo, Kings. And our UD portrait is Phil Kessel. That's awesome. For Terry Robinson Gregg on her top spot when he played for the Coyotes. That's who you've got there. And, of course, this is a nice card to have since Phil Kessel is now a VGK and the newest Iron Man record holder. But anybody know what game he's at? I think he's at 1,100. No, I think he's at 1,013 now. Maybe 14. That's a nice card for Terry, though. And welcome to breaks, Terry. Cale Makar, Avalanche, Vitek Vanacek, Capitals, now Devils, and Adam Henrik, Ducks. How's everybody doing tonight, and what are you watching? We're watching Wild Blackhawks, but I see Blues Flames is coming on soon too, so I might flip back and forth. Andrei Vasilevsky, Lightning. Jack Campbell, Maple Leafs, now Oilers. Jacob Voracek, Flyers, now Blue Jackets, and a Hundo P. We haven't seen a Hundo P card in forever. Hundo P is a special insert about a guy who they feel gave 100% that year. That's what that's slang for. This one's going to be going to our Stars person on this break, and that is Jerry Thomas on her second spot. If any of you Vegas peeps are going to be at the Islanders game tomorrow night, we are doing a Ladies of the Night, Ladies of the Islanders group picture first intermission at section 16-17 as per usual. We'll also do on Monday against the Sabres, so 2 group pictures tomorrow on Monday. Shea Theodore, Vegas Golden Knights, Elvis Merzlikins, Blue Jackets, Joel Edmondson, Canadians, and Evgeny Kuznetsov, Capitals. Oh, Judy, you're guaranteed entertainment in here for sure. You know this. It's very entertaining. Brendan Gallagher, Canadians. Ethan Bear, Oilers. Ethan Bear still there? No, Ethan Bear is a Canuck now. Johnny Gaudreau, Flames, now Blue Jackets. Philip Zadina, Red Wings. Our Young Guns is Ross Colton. That's going to be a great one for the Lightning. Lightning, Molly Swords, second spot. So yeah, so we just did a high roller. Pulled some nice stuff out of that one. But for the next tomorrow and then Monday, Tuesday is a ton of $20 breaks. So if you like these 20s, be sure to hop in for some fun. 2 tomorrow, 2 Monday, 2 Tuesday. Double high roller Sunday. Here's Pierre-Luc Dubois for the Jets. Jack Hughes, Devils. Jack Eichel, Sabres. Now now Vegas Golden Knights. Sorry. Was Buffalo, now Vegas. Honestly, I hope we kick their ass again on Monday. But I also like Alex Tuck, so I'm always a little torn, but I want VGK to win. So it'll be good to see Tucky, though. Oliver Ekman-Larsson, Coyotes. Brad Marchand, Bruins. Sidney Crosby, Penguins. Carter Hart, Flyers. A beautiful UD canvas of EK65 for the Sharks, who has San Jose tonight. Pam Klug-Sherping has San Jose Sharks. She's getting the Carlson UD canvas black. Nice. I like that guy. Troy Terry, Ducks. Claude Giroux, Flyers, now Senators. And Adam Boqvist, former Blackhawks, now Columbus Blue Jackets. Number 5 on the top 10 breakout players, according to NHL Network this year. Everyone's quiet. Let's get to chatting. What are we doing tonight? It's Friday. Who's going wild? Thatcher Demko, Canucks. Matthew Tkachuk, Flames, now Panthers. Connor McDavid, Oilers. An Orange Dazzler, Jamie Drysdale for the Ducks, is going to be a very nice little pull for Lauren Minahan. Drysdale Dazzler. Okay. I said that for you since you're in the Boston area. I feel like you hear people talk like that a lot anyway, right, Lauren? Matthias Ekholm, Predators. Jacob Chikrin, Coyotes. Jesper Brett, New Jersey Devils. And Tyler Johnson, Lightning. We do miss you here in Vegas, though, Lauren. Miss seeing you at, like, sipping chops and watch parties and stuff. But I hope that you and Indy love living up in the Northeast. Dennis Gurianov, Stars. Gabriel Landeskog, Avalanche. Justin Schultz, Capitals, now Kraken. John Gibson, Ducks. And an honor roll Victor Hedman for the Lightning for Molly Swords on her second spot. Your accent is back. That's funny. We're on to Britain. I've been doing nothing all day. Going to go through and sort cards soon. Yep, that sounds like a good plan. Is it cold up there in Washington? I imagine it's brutal. Jake Allen, Canadians. Adam Fox, Rangers. Vladimir Tarasenko, Blues. Judy, how is it in my old stomping grounds of Ohio right now? Is it frickin' freezing? Because I imagine that's pretty brutal right now, too. I don't miss December through February in Columbus, Ohio. That is for sure. Jacob Silverberg, Ducks. Joel Farabee, Flyers. Jordan Stahl, Hurricanes. And a very nice electromagnetic Logan Couture for the Sharks. Another insert I haven't seen in a while because we haven't opened a lot of Series 1 lately. In funny news, I actually bought a case of Series 1 that we will start adding into the 20 breaks starting tomorrow. So, Sharks, who did I just say that was? Pam Klug-Sherping's got the electromagnetic of Couture. Evgeny Dadonov, Senators, now Canadians. JT Miller, Canucks. Josh Morrissey, Jets. And Mackenzie Weegar, Panthers, now Flames. Oh, so it's cold and rainy, no snow, says Judy. All right, good to know. All right, so Don Miller, this is your tin. Congrats. Those are fantastic for organizing your cards, and we send you a lot of cards, Don Miller, so you probably could use it. All right, next box we're doing is the 2021 Extended. I'm going out of order because I want to do that oldest box last for funsies. So we're going to go back to last summer when this one came out. 24 packs in here, 8 cards per pack. Still hunting Young Guns, UD Canvas, UD Portrait, UD High Gloss, UD Exclusive, French Base. What else comes out of here? Rookie Class, I think, come out of these. All right, so the Blues scored against the Flames currently. Still not much action in this Chicago-Minnesota game. But Minnesota's winning, and I'll take that. Ryan Murray, Devils. Nick Bugstad, Wild, now Coyotes. Connor Sherry, Capitals. And a throwback Kyle Connor is going to Judy Clapper, who has the Jets. A great one because Kyle Connor was their NHL All-Star last year. Jesse Puljujarvi, Oilers. Casey Cizikas, New York Islanders. Pierre-Luc Dubois again, Jets. Daniel Sprong, Capitals, now Kraken. Yep, these are definitely a lot of cards. That's kind of why I love these $20, what I call the value breaks, because you do not get a lack of cards in them, and you still have chances to pull a lot of good and valuable ones. So, best $20 you'll ever spend. Kyle Turris, Oilers. Alexander Texier, Blue Jackets. Joachim Nordstrom, Flames. Andrei Kopitar, LA Kings All-Star. We've got Nico Hischier for the Devils as the throwback, and that will be going to Jessica Van Oyen on her second spot. Rhonda, you have a bunch of empty tins. Because you've opened them or because you've won them from us? Because I know we've sent you a couple for sure. Cal Peterson Kings, Nikita Zadorov Blackhawks, and the checklist is McDavid and Draisaitl for the Oilers. If you missed the last stream, we are opening a brand new hybrid Ladies of the group for all of you who participate in your own team ones. Ladies of the NHL, starting tonight. I'll be inviting a lot of you to it. I'll be posting the link in our group. It's designed for people who are fans of multiple teams who want to discuss more than just one team. So while you enjoy your main group, like Ladies of the Wild, maybe you will also enjoy Ladies of the NHL, where you can connect with fans across the league. Minnesota scored. All right. Who was it? I don't know who it was either. All right, Braden Holtby, Capitals All-Star. Andrei Vasilevsky, Lightning All-Star. The checklist is Laine for the Blue Jackets and Pierre-Luc Dubois for the Jets, and we'll go to the person who draws the lesser amount of cards between those two teams. Nate Schmidt, Canucks, now Jets. And now we've got this really nice Young Guns checklist of Alexei Hapanimi for the Panthers and Arthur Kaliev for the Kings. Also, we'll go to the person who draws less cards between those two teams at the end. That's kind of how we...
Curl.
Oh, it was Curl? Nice. That's kind of how we divvy out checklist cards that have multiple teams on them. We count up all the cards at the end. We try to bonus them off to the person who was less fortunate, I suppose. Eric Stahl, Sabres, now Panthers. Trevor Lewis, Jets. And Mark Jankowski, Penguins. Rhonda Britton says, I need that. Well, you might get it because you have the Kings, so you definitely could be one of two people to get it. Eric Chernak, Lightning. Matt Martin, New York Islanders. Eric Holla, Predators, now Devils. Bobby Ryan, Red Wings. Nino Niederreiter, Carolina Hurricanes, now Predators. Brad Richardson, Predators, now Flames. David Perron, Blues All-Star, now Red Wings. And Evgeny Dadonov, Senators, now Canadians. Now, you'll notice that I said... like every single one of those players has switched teams. And what's funny is this box came out in August of 21. So basically 15 months ago. So it just goes to show you how often these players are swapped around among teams. It's pretty crazy, actually, the amount of movement that happens among the NHL players. Josh Anderson, Canadians. Andrew Shaw, Blackhawks. Cam Talbot, Wild, now Senators. Chris Kreider, New York Rangers All-Star. And a throwback Young Guns of Niels Höglander for the Vancouver Canucks goes to Jessica Van Oyen on her top spot. We are now top-loading every style of Young Guns for value, since those are the most gradable cards out there for the most part. David Riddick, Flames All-Star, now Jets. Barclay Goodrow, Lightning, now Rangers. And Nicholas Aube-Kubel, Flyers, now Capitals. Rhonda, I hadn't planned to go to that because I have a friend's birthday dinner that night, so I think I'm skipping it. But it does sound like fun. Let me know if you go, if you get any of your cards signed. Who did they say was going to be there? Several players I saw, but I couldn't remember who. Alexander Georgiev, Rangers, now Avs. Mike Hoffman, Blues. Roman Josi, Predators All-Star. And a Kirill Kaprizov Ultimate Victory rookie insert is nice for Molly Swords, who's got the Wild. Puckboy will probably want to take a look at that one. I don't know the value on this particular insert, but we know Kaprizov cards are always kind of worth a mint, and it's a rookie, so we'll check it out. Don doesn't want to look at any more cards. He's like, I've looked at enough cards for my lifetime. Vladislav Nemesnikov, Red Wings, now Lightning. True, though, we've looked at a ton of cards this week. Owen Tippett, Panthers, now Flyers. We have learned a lot more than we ever thought we would about cards. Jordan Kyrou, Blues. Derek Kajula, Coyotes. Victor Hedman, Tampa Bay Lightning, All-Star. Justin Delling, Stars, and Patrick Kane, Blackhawks All-Star. Now, fun fact that I learned last night when I was watching the VGK Blackhawks game. Kane and Taze this is their 999th game together tonight. So Sunday, they will play their 1000th game together, basically as line mates, and that's a huge feat. And they said, also, what's crazy about it is that Scottie Pippen and Michael Jordan played 651 games together. So, basically, Taze and Kane have played 50% more than that together. And that's a pretty intense number of games to play as line mates. So, interesting stats. Brandon Saad, Avalanche. Tyler Toffoli, Canadians, now Flames. Okay, so the players at the thing are Whitecloud, Theodore, and McNabb. Ooh, I doubt you're seeing Whitecloud after that injury. That's crazy. I wonder who they'll send in his place, maybe. Actually, they're both injured. Theodore's out injured, too. Crying out loud. Alexander Wenberg, Florida Panthers, now Kraken. I mean, they won't be ice skating. We know that. But they might just be there appearing, I guess. I suppose they could do that. I don't know what kind of condition Whitecloud is actually in right now. Connor Mackey is the young gun for the Calgary Flames. So that one's going to Alicia Sager on her top spot. Yanni Kokanen, Devils. Mitch Marner, Maple Leafs All-Star. Devin Dubnyk, Sharks, now retired. And Ryan McDonough, Lightning, now Predators. Oh, also, though, I might as well tell you that I did confirm with Paradise Mark that we are doing trade night on Tuesday, December 27th at Paradise Card Breaks to watch the VGK Kings game. Our gathering will begin at 6. Game is at 7:30, I believe, again, just like last time. So if you're in Vegas and you're free on December 27th, week after next, come hang out with us at Paradise. Tobias Reeder, Sabres. Eric Gustafson, Flyers. Adam Lowry, Jets. Yes, bring any cards you might want graded that night. Also, you can hand them right off to Puckboy. Nathan McKinnon, Avalanche All-Star. A rookie class, Alexi Lafreniere. That's going to be a cool card for Rhonda Heim. We'll top load that bad boy. It's got one of the silver script, insignia autos, where it's pre-printed in a foil. Still, he was one of the biggest rookies of this year, so any Laffy cards are good cards to pull. Tyler Seguin, Stars now, or sorry, he's still Stars. Stars All-Star. Jay Beagle, Canucks, and Cedric Paquette, Hurricanes. Judy, that is not a silly question. So you said, are you a store also? So kind of, yes. We, our actual day job is that we run 16 Shopify stores for 18 different NHL teams. So it's 16 teams all in their own store, plus also Islanders and Sabres are all in the New York store. So we cover 18 teams worth of NHL merchandise. So yes, that is what we do. Card breaks were actually just a second little venture to that, and now they have taken over our lives. And I actually prefer the card breaks to the stores, but we do both. So yeah, we keep busy. Living and breathing NHL hockey all day, every day. 7 days a week from sunup to sundown. Kasperi Kapanen, Penguins. Connor McDavid, Oilers All-Star. Torrey Krug, Blues. Mitch Marner, Maple Leafs All-Star. Anthony Duclair, Panthers. Nicholas Waugh, Vegas Golden Knights. Mark Giordano, Flames, now Leafs. And Craig Smith, Bruins. Yeah, you're right. It's pretty insane. It can have its moments. I mean, obviously we're in the busy season right now. It's just how it goes. I think I packed 200 orders earlier today, and I have about another 60 to do after card breaks to get out tomorrow morning so that we beat all the deadlines. It's been wild. You know what? I have not actually ever considered being a sports broadcaster for hockey, but I am going to start a podcast about hockey in January once we get past all this Christmas bustle. So look for that to come soon too. To get some player interviews and stuff. I'm going to pull some of my connections and get some of these guys on and talk to them. Should be a good time. Mark Barvietsky, Predators. Mark Scheifele, All-Star for the Jets. Kiefer Sherwood, Avalanche. And we've got a holographics Vitek Vanacek when he was a Washington Capital. So that means this card will be going to Lisa Walker on her first spot. He is now a New Jersey Devil. Ryan O'Reilly, Blues All-Star. Devontae's Avalanche. Tyler Pitlick, Coyotes, now Blues. And Nick Bonino, Wild, now Sharks. Yeah, so like the whole new venture that we just had to get past holiday shipping first is that Ladies of the NHL went live today. I'm finishing up the membership questions and the rules and all that jazz right now. I've been working on it while shipping things today. I will send it live tonight and invite you all to it. And then we will have a podcast that corresponds. And it should be a really fun time. Mark Stahl, Red Wings. The goal is to kind of unite the hockey ladies across the league so that not this, you can be in your separate group. You can be in your Ladies of the Blue Jackets. That's fine. You can also be in this and kind of connect with other fans. It's super helpful for if you're going to go to a game in another city because all these fans will be able to tell you where to stay, where to eat, where to get good tickets and all that. It's going to be a pretty dang good time. Jack Eichel, Sabres All-Star now, Golden Knights. Ben Hutton, Ducks now, Golden Knights. And we have a Seth Jones SPX Finite Medallion card. That's going to Rhonda Heim on her second spot. Jones is now a Blackhawk. One of two Jones on their team. His brother Caleb also plays for the Blackhawks, so that's fun. Then the Blackhawks also have 3 Johnsons on their team. Like, how confusing is that? 2 Jones, 3 Johnsons. Good grief. All right, these are numbered. 556 of 29.99 for Rhonda Heim. Oh, that's good to know, Judy. Okay, so Anchor app. Can podcast upload to Spotify. That might be a good solution to how we're going to do this. Thank you for that tip. Chris Letang, Penguins All-Star. Carter Verhaeghe, Panthers. And Jacob Slavin, All-Star for the Hurricanes. All right, so still 2-0 Minnesota. I like what I'm seeing. Yep, so some fun stuff ahead. Derek Brassard, Coyotes. Jimmy Vesey, Maple Leafs, now Rangers. Patrick Laine, Columbus Blue Jackets. Elias Pettersson, Canucks All-Star. Now we have a Nico Hischier All-Star clear cut. That is a great card. Jessica Van Oyen is getting the Nico Hischier All-Star clear cut for the Devils. Super cool. Jacob Markstrom, Canucks All-Star, now Flames. Justin Schultz, Capitals, now Kraken. I will not shut up, Jessica. You did get a clear cut. Matthias Janmark, Blackhawks, now Oilers. I'm so happy that you're happy. Squeakers is also happy. She barked for you downstairs. She's like, did I hear a clear cut? Murph. All right, Cal Clutterbuck, Islanders. Joey Decord, Senators, now Seattle Kraken via the Coachella Valley Firebirds. Lias Anderson, LA Kings. Michael Scarboza, Washington Capitals. Our Young Guns is going to be Victor Ingham for the LA Kings. And our Los Angeles Kings person this break is Rhonda Britton on her top spot. She's hoping to get that Cali of Young Guns checklist that has him and Heponemi on it. Tell Indy, Squeaker says hello. They would be good friends for sure. Jacob Markstrom, Flames, Jesper Fast, Hurricanes, and Max Pacioretty, Golden Knights, now Hurricanes. Fun fact, I just got my tickets today for Carolina Hurricanes VGK in Raleigh in March, so I'm heading to Raleigh to go to the game with my family. My parents live in South Carolina. My sister lives in North Carolina. We all meet up and go to Carolina games, but we haven't gotten to do that since COVID. Our last one was right before COVID shut the world down in 2020, so I'm super excited to finally do it again. Dylan Gambrell, Sharks. Tomas Hertl, Sharks All-Star. Derek Stepan, Senators, now Hurricanes. And Jake Ottinger, Ultimate Victory rookie. That's going to be a nice pull. So first Kirill, now Ottinger. This one's for Jerry Thomas on her second spot. I think you're asking Jessica about the game. I do not have the Blues game on right now, but I will maybe momentarily. Right now it's still on Wild Blackhawks until intermission. Matthew Benning, Predators, now Sharks. Josh Brown, Senators. Scott Mayfield, Islanders. And Max Domi, Columbus Blue Jackets, now Blackhawks. Puckboy wants to be up here while we open the 17-18 box. He's downstairs dealing with dogs and pizza delivery right now, I think. Andreas Johnson, Devils. Trevor Van Riemsdyk, Capitals. Leon Draisaitl, Oilers, All-Star. James Reimer, Hurricanes, now Sharks. We've got a Reflections Connor McMichael card for our Washington Capitals person, so Lisa Walker is getting that on her top spot. These are usually one per box. Sometimes you get lucky and get a numbered one. This one is not numbered, but still super slick nonetheless. Judy, you can ask all the questions you want, and I do not consider them rookie questions at all. I think they're good conversation pieces. How do I keep all these stats straight? Honestly, I just watch a ton of hockey. I read a lot of hockey Twitter, and I'm subscribed to The Athletic, which you can get for like $1 a month, and they've got great articles. But the shops that we run are a huge reason why I remember who is where, because we sell player shirts, and so every time a player gets traded, we have to transfer their design to another team, and so it's just kind of the nature of the beast that it helps me keep track of where everyone's at, because it's just my job. Jake Allen, Canadians. Nico Hischier, non-clear cut version. So Jessica, you get both. You get the regular base and the clear cut version. And an Andreas Athanasiou, LA Kings, now Blackhawks. It's funny though, because now when I look at trading cards and I talk about all this stuff, I feel like I'm going through flashcards for like a test. Because I'm like flipping through cards, talking about who they are and where they are, and I feel like I'm being tested. So it's just kind of funny for me in my mind. Michael Del Zotto. Yes, exactly. Trading players keeps my inventory more than fresh. It's quite annoying, actually, but it happens. So we just deal with it as it comes. Michael Del Zotto, Columbus Blue Jackets. Dmitry Kulikov, Devils, now Ducks. Nick Ritchie, Bruins. Josh Lebo, Flames, now Blues. And we've got a Young Guns Cam Johnson for Columbus Blue Jackets for Rhonda Heim on her second spot. So Rhonda pulling a lot of Columbus bangers today. I don't remember Cam Johnson as a goaltender for the Blue Jackets, I'm going to be honest with you. He obviously was before Elvis Merzlikins and Eunice Korpisalo, or maybe he was in the pipeline for AHL for all I know. Patrick Hornqvist, Panthers, Kaapo Kähkönen, Wild, now Sharks, and Corey Perry, Canadians, now Tampa Bay Lightning. Slater Cuckoo, Oilers. Ryan Strome, Rangers, now Ducks. Tyler Bertuzzi, Red Wings All-Star. And we've got a Torrey Krug Street Clothes variant. Again, every once in a while these pop up, like pretty rarely though. So this was when he was a blue. Oh, he still is a blue. I don't know why I mix him and Taylor Hall up all the time. I don't know why. So Torrey Krug is still a blue, which means that Lauren Minahan is getting this Torrey Krug suit card for the St. Louis Blues. Jessica, that's another great question. So I will answer that after this pack. Nick Camano, Dallas Stars. Chris Wagner, Bruins. Dominic Cahoon, Oilers. And Eric Goodbranson, Senators, now Blue Jackets. So basically, when I lived in Columbus, the Blue Jackets were conceived, I suppose, as an expansion team in 2000. And I started going to games because I worked for a venue in Columbus called Polaris Amphitheater that was a concert outdoor amphitheater. And we used to go to Blue Jackets games in the spring, in March and April, to recruit their security and usher staff to come work concerts, because hockey season always ended right around May, and outdoor concert season started at that same time. So we would just basically I don't want to say poach employees because we were obviously supposed to be there, but we would recruit their employees to then come over and work events for us when the season was over. So I would spend every like February through April just hanging out at Blue Jackets games, walking around talking to staff, and I just kind of grew to love hockey through that. So then when I moved here in 2008, I was then without hockey for 9 years because we didn't have any here, except for the Wranglers, which I never really went to watch. So I kind of put hockey on the back burner, followed the Blue Jackets a little bit, but just kind of didn't really pay attention. So then in 2016, they told us we were getting a team here. And I was like, oh my gosh, it was so fun. When the Blue Jackets started in Columbus, I would love to go through the whole expansion process again. So we got season tickets for Vegas, and it just became so addicting to be at every game here in Vegas, and every freaking game in Vegas is a party. So it was just a heck of an experience. So I really lived and breathed it and went to all the home games. And I bought so much stuff in season 1 that had to do with hockey that Don was like, you know what we should do is we should just start our own shop for Vegas Golden Knights stuff. He's like, you buy enough stuff and you know about all the merchandise and stuff. What if we started a shop? So we did, and the rest is kind of history. From there, we have had Vegas Sport Shop since season 2. So we're in 5 seasons of selling Vegas stuff. And last summer, we decided to expand and sell to 15 other teams. And this year, we added Islanders and Sabres. So, yeah, that's just kind of how it all began. Jack Studnicka, Boston Bruins. Matty Tkachuk, Flames All-Star, now Panthers. Jordan Binnington, Blues All-Star. Cody Eakin, Sabres. And a rookie class, Kirill Kaprizov. See, I don't know that I've ever pulled one of these before. So that is a crazy pull for Molly Swords on her top spot. It's a Kaprizov rookie class. I always call these ones Saved by the Bell cards. I don't know. He looks like Zach Morris, right? Kinda. Such a baby face. Taylor Hall, Sabres, now Bruins. Connor Timmins, Avalanche. And Nick Cousins, Predators. So yeah, like it stemmed out of a whole, you buy so much VGK stuff, you should just start your own store and maybe actually make money at it instead of spending all your money on it. And I was like, hey, that's kind of a good idea. And here we are. And that's obviously our biggest shop. Our second biggest shop is Shop the Kraken that we started last year when the Kraken began. So those are our 2 huge shops, and then everything else is kind of a sub-store to those. Minnesota has grown massively. Carolina has grown massively this year. So those are our next 2 biggest stores. Alex Pietrangelo, Vegas Golden Knights. Braden Holtby, Canucks. Exactly. No, you're 100% correct. Because of 2 expansion teams, here I am. Eric Stahl, Minnesota Wild, All-Star, now Panthers. And you are welcome for sharing the story. Thanks for asking, actually. I don't really talk about that super often, but it is kind of an interesting way that it all began. This is Matthias Brome rookie class card for the Detroit Red Wings. So Jill Chappell's got those on her second spot. Phil DiGiuseppe, Rangers. Kyle Clifford, Blues. Giovanni Smith, Red Wings. And Matthew Barzal, Islanders All-Star. I'm super excited to see Matthew Barzal here tomorrow night when we play the Islanders here in Vegas. I had no intention of going to the game tomorrow, and then Stephanie Randalls, who we also call Spreadsheet Girl, texted me and was like, I have an extra ticket if you want to go, my treat. And I was like, how can I say no to that? Saturday hockey in Vegas with Stephanie. We're going to have a blast. Girls' night. Jonathan Huberdeau, Panthers All-Star, now Flames. Cody Ceci, Penguins, now Oilers. Juuso Valimaki, Flames. Matt Murray, Senators, now Maple Leafs. So here's one for you for Rhonda Britton. This is an Arthur Kelly of Young Guns. So I don't know if you have this one yet. You said you were looking for the checklist for sure, but do you have his regular Young Guns? Because this is a really great pull that Puckboy will be talking to you about. And he's wearing the purple retro, which is super slick too. Oh yeah, Judy, Columbus did host All-Star in 2015. I almost forgot about that. I did not go because I was already living here at that point. In fact, this past year in Vegas was my first All-Star game because it was here and it was easy to go to. And now I don't think I'd miss it. It's such a great time. So I'm super looking forward to Florida this year. Troy Stetcher, Red Wings, now Coyotes. Travis Konechny, Flyers All-Star. Teddy Bluger, Pittsburgh Penguins. Alex Galchenyuk, Maple Leafs. Lucas Wallmark, Blackhawks. Zach Whitecloud, Vegas Golden Knights. Tanner Kero, Dallas Stars. And an Ovation Premier Prospects card of Peyton Krebs when he was a Golden Knight. We'll be going to Terry Robinson Gregg on her second spot, and now he is a Sabre. And the Ovation Premier Prospects are fun because they look like cracked ice on the surface of the card, so I always top load them since they're kind of a little bit delicate in nature. Colton Sevier, Penguins. Jack Johnson, Rangers. Now Blackhawks, and Tristan Jarry, the all-star goaltender for the Penguins. 2 more packs of extended series, and then we're diving into the old box. I got to get Puckboy back up here because he wants to watch. Ian Cole, Minnesota Wild, now Lightning. Corey Schneider, Islanders. Ali Mata, LA Kings. Our Young Guns is going to be Joseph Koshinash. And I know that's not what it looks like his name says, but that is actually how it's pronounced, believe it or not. Sorry, Joseph Koshinash. Let me get the first name correct, too. San Jose Sharks tonight is Pam Klug-Sherping. Nolan Patrick, Flyers, now Golden Knights. Anthony Duclair, all-star for the Senators, now a Florida Panther. Shea Weber, all-star for the Canadiens, now an inactive Vegas Golden Knight. And Tyler Mott, Canucks. Oh, 3-0 Minnesota. Who's watching that game? Who scored? Someone fill me in. I don't have eyes in the back of my head. Every once in a while, I just glance back at the score. John Carlson, Capitals All-Star. William Carrier, Vegas Golden Knights in the reverse retro. My favorite jersey ever. Braden Coburn, Senators. And a Nathan MacKinnon Ultimate Victory for our Avalanche person on this break. That's going to be Jerry Thomas on her top spot. Derek Grant, Ducks. Zooks scored. Nice. Thank you, Kelly. Christopher Tanev, Flames. Anybody heard any update on him, by the way? Because he got knocked out cold by a puck the other night. Is he okay? Is he back playing? Anybody? Blues are playing the Flames tonight. Maybe some of the Blues people can tell me. Brady Tkachuk, Ottawa Senators All-Star, and Tomas Nosek, Golden Knights, now Bruins. Oh, so Zooks has scored twice. Dang. Nice. Let's get him another. Let's get him a Hattie. All right, that was the 2021 Hockey Extended Series box. Puckboy. We're breaking that older box if you want to come up. You said you wanted to watch. We're getting ready to open the 2017-18. And I thought you said you wanted to watch that.
I do.
Letting you know. Pizza here?
Yes.
Nice. And Minnesota's winning 3-0. 2 goals for Matt Zuccarello so far. Am I not supposed to say hat trick? I'm sorry. I did not know that was illegal, Alicia. All right, we are opening 2017-18 Hockey Series 1. This is super exciting because it's obviously an old box.
But they only had 6 left.
And they only had 6 left of these at the card shop, and I had to really wheel and deal to get a hold of them at a not outrageous price because obviously when they become scarce like this, the price skyrockets. So the cost of these is about 2.5 times your average hobby box because they're not easy to get anymore. So looks like these packs might be super openable. Ooh, I love it. Nice. This was a year they made easy foils. Let's see who we got. Jake Gensel, Penguins. Ooh, these designs are very different. Brad Marchand, Bruins. The series checklist features a Predator and a Penguin, and they don't tell you who they are. Probably says on the back. Let's see. Yep, Pekka Rinne and Matt Murray are the checklist guys, so that will go to either our Predators or Penguins person, depending who draws less cards. Our first Young Guns is Alex DeBrincat, right out of the gate, guys. Wow. And Alex DeBrincat Young Guns. That's huge. That's huge. Don Miller, you've got the Blackhawks. He was an NHL All-Star this past year, too. His Young Guns is worth a nice little bit, so we like that as our first pull. Wow, wow, wow. I'm going to absolutely love opening these boxes. I can tell you that right now. We'll do them over the next few days, probably. Yeah, I was going to say we'll do them all tonight. No, just kidding. Luke Glendening, Red Wings now Stars. Early Nathan MacKinnon card for the Avs. Look at that hair. Anton Strawman, Lightning. Who is now a Coyote, by the way. He looks old AF, by the way. That guy looks like he's like 55. Weird. All right, Dan Hammes, Stars. It's funny. All right. DeBrincat. That's a great first Young Guns pull. Super exciting. All right. Next is Phil Kessel when he was a Penguin. Nifty. That was many teams ago. Josh Bailey, Islanders. Tuukka Rask, Boston Bruins. Matt Martin, who is now an Islander, was a Maple Leaf at the time, I guess. This is where my true knowledge is going to get tested, Judy. All right, we've got a Shining Stars insert, Nicholas Backstrom, which is cool, for the Washington Capitals. So that's going to Lisa Walker on her top spot. I am going to go ahead and top load him. Not sure what the Shining Stars variants go for, but Backstrom is for sure it's not numbered. Backstrom is a big-time player for the Caps, so we like that. Sorry, Rhonda. I wasn't trying to say 55 was old AF. I just meant for a hockey player. Like, these cards are 5 years old.
35 going for
That guy looks 55, and I know he still plays in the league, and it's 5 years later. He's like 62 now. I'm just kidding. All right, Jason Zucker during his wild days, now Penguins. I wasn't trying to be insulting. I just meant for a hockey player, he looks old. Anthony Beauvillier, Islanders, and Shea Weber, Canadians. I will remove my foot from my mouth at this moment. Sorry. Okay. That's not what I meant, and you all know it. And I'm not that much younger than that, by the way, at a ripe almost 44. Ian Cole, Penguins, now Lightning. Jeff Petrie, Canadians, now Penguins. Jack Eichel, Sabres, now Vegas Golden Knights. And our Young Guns is Brock Besser, another freaking banger.
Wow.
Y'all, this box is going to be fire. Jessica Van Oyen, you said keep them coming. I'm going to keep them coming. You just pulled a Brock Besser Young Guns. Nice. Nice card, for sure. All right, let's get all the bangers. Braden Holtby, Capitals. Patrick Berglund, Blues. I don't know who that is. I'm sorry, I can't tell you where he is now. Nick Holden, back when he was a Ranger forever ago, now a Senator. David Savard, Blue Jackets, now Canadians, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I do like this Young Guns design, so now we know this is what the 2017-18 design looks like. Helps me process of elimination-wise when we pull some of those other throwback ones to figure out what year they are. Henrik Sedin, Canucks. Dustin Brown, now retired from the Kings. Ivan Provorov, Flyers. The UD Canvas is Jacob Slavin for the Hurricanes, which is cool. Hurricanes person on this break is Christina Karsten in her top spot. That's what UD Canvas looked like back in this year. Evgeny Kuznetsov, All-Star last year for the Capitals. Alex Pietrangelo, Blues. This obviously was some type of outdoor game, it looks like. Now Golden Knights. Justin Braun, Sharks. Does he still play for the Blues, or did he go somewhere else? Maybe somebody can tell me. All right, this is true test of knowledge. Derek Forbort is a Bruin now, LA King at the time. Throws me for a loop. Callie, good question. So actually, no, you don't choose your teams. What you do is you choose your numbers. Most people come in and choose their lucky numbers. They buy a spot. We run a randomizer at the beginning of every break that's like a team lottery, and it just mixes up the list a certain number of times, and everybody gets randomly assigned a team. Brandon Sutter, Canucks. Brent Seabrook, now retired for the Blackhawks. Lee Stempniak, also retired, Carolina Hurricanes. We've got a Braden Point Lightning UD Canvas. That's a nice one. And that's going to Molly Swords on her second spot. Should I be top loading these then or no? Okay.
Yeah, all of us
Puckboy is saying yes to Braden Point cards are all worth a nice little mint, so we'll top load that one for Molly. These are historical cards for sure, which is funny, by the way, since this is only 5 years ago. Max Domi, Coyotes, now Blackhawks. Riley Shahan, Red Wings, and I think he might be back there now. He went to the Kraken for a while, but I think he ended up back at the Red Wings. Cam Ward, Carolina Hurricanes, retired now, I believe. And Kalle Yarncroc, Predators, and he is now, after being with the Kraken, back up at the Maple Leafs. These are fun. It's nice to just kind of look at something fresh and different. If you missed me saying earlier, we're actually going to do an identical break to this tomorrow. I think it's at 1 p.m. Same exact boxes. So if you like these, then when we finish this one, I will open that. It's going to be Puck Gal Card Break 137, and you can grab your spots ASAP. Matt Stahan, Flames. Matthew Benning, Oilers, now Sharks. Dion Phaneuf, Senators. Believe he's retired. Andre Sekera, Oilers, I also think he's retired. And a Carter Rowney Young Guns for the Pittsburgh Penguins. Now, I think Carter Rowney currently plays for the Red Wings, if I'm not mistaken. But our Pens person is getting him on this break. Savannah Cunningham has the Pens. That dog is going nuts. Jimmy Vesey, Rangers, and he went several teams and is back at the Rangers again. So that's kind of funny. Jake Allen, Blues, now Canadians. And Zach Bogosian, Sabres, now Lightning. These are super fun. I'm like loving these. I'm so glad we picked up 5 boxes of these. It might be 6 and Puckboy might have hid one in his desk, but I thought that I bought 5. Jared Spurgeon, Minnesota Wild captain. There he is. Andy Green, Devils. Philip Deneau, Canadians, now Kings. And a black UD portrait of Sean Couturier for the Flyers, and he is still there. We're going to top load black canvases, or black portraits for sure. So UD Portraits were black and white this particular year. Couturier Flyers is going to Lisa Walker on her second spot. Ryan Hartman, Blackhawks, now Wild. Casey Cizikas still with the Islanders. Tyler Seguin still with the Stars. And Alex Killorn still with the Lightning. So fun. These are great. I like these. I'm excited to do these again tomorrow already. We're only a third of the way through the box. We've got Andre Palat Lightning. Jason Demers Panthers. Sven Baertschi Canucks, now plays overseas. Jacob Chychrun Coyotes. The UD canvas is Franz Nielsen for the Red Wings for Jill Chappell on her second spot. Sergei Bobrovsky when he was a CBJ, now Panther. Eric Stahl when he was a Wild, also now Panther. And Torrey Krug. See, this is why I always mix up him and Taylor Hall. So Torrey Krug was a Bruin and is now a Blue. Taylor Hall is still a Bruin. So confusing. So much movement of these players. Gritty as ever, LOL. Yeah, true. That Couturier picture was rough. He's missing all his chiclets. Michael Matheson, Panthers, now Penguins. Michael Frolik, Flames, not sure what happened with him. Clark MacArthur, Senators, same story, not sure where he went. Here's a retired Daniel Sedin from the Canucks, UD portrait. Canucks person is Jessica Van Oyen. We definitely top-load Sedin, his jerseys in the rafters in Vancouver with his brother. Historical players for sure. Joe Thornton with an uncontrollable beard for the Sharks. Brandon Carlo Bruins. Here's that checklist. So our Vegas Golden Knights person is getting the Fleury McNabb checklist we talked about. It's one of the only VGK cards in this box, actually. Terry Robinson, Greg, you're getting that Fleury McNabb checklist from the expansion draft. So that is 100% getting a top loader. McNabb had some hair on him. Fleury, I'll miss that guy. And Jacob Markstrom when he played for the Canucks, and he is now a Flame. Shave that crap, says Wendy Hook. Yeah, Thornton's beard's gross for sure. Ew. Gross. Like Lars Eller Capitals. What'd you say?
25 years old.
Yeah. Paul Martin Sharks. Joel Ward Sharks. I don't know of those two at all. All right, our Young Guns is actually John Gillies for the Flames for Alicia Sager. Apparently a goaltender at one point. I don't remember him, but we'll look into how much his Young Guns is worth. Could be something. Still hoping to pull that Alex Tuck one. Pavel Zacha, Devils, now Bruins. Zach Werenski, Columbus Blue Jackets. Jordan Stahl, Hurricanes. And Matt Dumba, Minnesota Wild. 3 pictures of Dumba. Dumba. Nice card.
What?
Who's this?
Islanders.
Islanders are playing us in a back-to-back. Oh, that's good to know. That's who we play tomorrow here in Vegas, so they're on the road back-to-back. They'll be tired. Can you give me some more sleeves, please? Wait. All right. Wendy Hook. Lord only knows what's in Joe Thornton's beard. Yeah, it's pretty gross. All right, we've got Peter Mrazek when he was a Red Wing, now with the Blackhawks. Teuvo Teravainen Hurricanes. Victor Arvidsson Predators, now Kings. Freddie Anderson when he was a Maple Leaf, now Hurricanes. And the Young Guns is Nathan Walker for the Washington Capitals for Lisa Walker. Nathan Walker for Lisa Walker. There you go. There you have it. Nick Schmaltz, Blackhawks, now Coyotes. Andrew Shaw, Canadians, now Blackhawks. And Mike Hoffman, Senators, now Blues. Does he still play for the Blues, Wendy Hook? You can tell me. Mike Hoffman did play for the Blues. Can't remember if he's still there. I think he is. But I could be wrong. I've been wrong many times about many things, not just players. Jason Spezza, Dallas Stars, now retired and working in the Maple Leafs front office. Roberto Luongo, that's a nice one for the Panthers. Historical. Miles Wood, Devils. Seth Jones during his Blue Jackets days, now a Blackhawk. We've got a clear-cut Logan Brown Young Guns. That's nice. Who's got the Senators today? Ottawa Senators, Rhonda Britton. That's you on your second spot. It's a Young Guns clear cut of Logan Brown. Nice pull. I feel like this box is very Young Guns rich. I feel like that was the 6th one already, and we still have a lot of packs to go. Mikael Backlund, Flames now. I think he might still be with Flames. Derek Brassard, Senators, now Coyotes, and Christian Dvorak, Coyotes. TJ Brody, Flames, now Leafs. Lucas Sedlak, Columbus Blue Jackets. Charlie Coyle when he was the Wild. I didn't know he was one. He's now a Bruin.
Oh,
okay. All right, so this is a hollow parallel of the Shining Stars card. It's going to be a Connor McDavid one for Don Miller. This is a 6-6 pull. I'm going to guess, and I don't know, but let's look at the back. I think this could be numbered. No, it's not actually. That's crazy. I thought for sure it would be numbered, but still a different parallel than the earlier Shining Star we pulled, so Holy is right. I think this is something. Puckboy will obviously research it for Don Miller, but what a night to have the Oilers and pull a Shining Star red hollow parallel McDavid. Yep, that's a nice card. He'll look into it here in a sec. Valtteri Filppula. Yep, Flyers. Jason Garrison, Golden Knights. That's so funny. He never actually really, even played for VGK, but he was drafted in the expansion draft. Trevor Lewis, Kings, now Jets. Mark Letestu for the Oilers. Yes, there's definitely something beaming from that card. I just was surprised it wasn't a number, to be honest.
Graded's going for at least 75.
Okay, a graded version of that goes for at least 75. Probably more, though. Who? Jason Garrison. He was somebody we took in the expansion draft and then never actually, really played. Kind of like Reed Duke, although at least Reed Duke did go to HSK and plays for them, but Jason Garrison, he might have played 2 games for us. He might have had some ice time, but yeah. Anze Kopitar, Kings. Travis Konechny, Flyers. Marc-Andre Fleury, Golden Knights. I'm sleeving that. This is Flower, and this is from the expansion draft, and he's...
Wasn't he,
Who?
Riffing or...
Who? Jason Garrison?
Yeah.
No, you're thinking of Clayton Stoner.
Yeah, Clayton Stone.
Fleury. That's a great card for Terry Robinson Gregg on her second spot. Fleury from the expansion draft. Talk about a piece of history. Nick Dowd, LA Kings, now Capitals. Oh, we pulled a Centennial Standout Mario Lemieux card from the 100-year anniversary of the NHL. That's sick. Wow, that's a really cool banger. Mario Lamix. Savannah, Cunningham is getting this one since he obviously was a Penguin. It says December 31st, 1988. Lemieux scores 5 different ways. What a great freaking card for Savannah. It's got some bangers in here. Kevin Bieksa, Ducks. Matt Molson, Sabres. And Josh Morrissey, Jets. Jessica, the amount of times you have typed "what" in capital letters in this break has been humorous. See? You're just excited about all these pulls. It's good that you have returned to breaks when you did, because some nice stuff has come out. Boone Jenner, Blue Jackets. Sean Monahan, Flames, now Canadians. PK Subban when he was a Predator, now retired from the NHL. And we've got a Shining Star Ovechkin.
That's huge.
I mean, Ovi just hit the 800 goal mark, so, that's going to be a banger.
Hold on
Hold on
to your Ovi cards.
to your Ovi cards. Lisa Walker, this might be one to get graded, obviously. Shining Stars Ovechkin just broke into third place in goals with that 800 and should be taking over second spot here soon. Yeah, that's a great one. Jessica, I'm like Lil Jon. Yeah, you are with all your whats. What? Dale Weiss, Flyers, Nicholas Backstrom, Capitals, and Matthias Ekholm, Predators. And William Nylander, Maple Leafs. This has been a banger of a box, guys. We're going to do it again tomorrow at 1 o'clock. So, no, 2 o'clock. Sorry. It's a 2 p.m. break tomorrow. I forgot. Here's a McNabber, Golden Knights. So there are a few Golden Knights in this box, just not a ton. Kyle Brodziak, Blues. Michael Grabner, Rangers. Don't know who that is. Sorry. Brandon Dubinsky, Blue Jackets. The UD Portrait, is Max Domi during his Coyotes days. So Terry Robinson Gregg is getting that one on the top spot. And he is now a Blackhawk. Yeah, this is definitely a cool box. I'm glad we picked up a few of these. Like I said, they are pricier than the average hobby box, but we wanted to do some, so here we are. Antoine Roussel, Stars, now Coyotes, Troy Brower, Flames, and Kevin Fiala back in his Predators days, now an LA King. Mainly, we thought it would be cool to do these and obviously try to hit Alex Tuck Young Guns or Tage Thompson Young Guns, both players of which are obviously a huge deal right now. How did I still have Bailey's left next to me that was undrank? Ridiculous. How dare I? Okay, next is Hampus Lindholm Ducks, now Bruins. And Marc-Edouard Vlasic Sharks, Matthew Perrault. Jets, now Canadians. We've got a Centennial Standouts Bobby Hull card from the 100th anniversary. For our Blackhawks person. That's a crazy card too. Don Miller also. Don Miller just hitting all the cards tonight. So first she's got that Connor McJesus. Now she's got the Centennial Standouts Bobby Hull. What? Yep, exactly. Matthew Tkachuk Flames, now Florida Panthers. Pat Maroon when he was an Oiler, now a Lightning. Kyle Turris, Senators, now Oilers. And Drake Caggiula, Oilers, now Coyotes. This is like a giant quiz tonight. Good thing I haven't drank too much Bailey's because I would not be passing that quiz.
Yes, you would.
Oh, would I?
You have so much hockey knowledge.
Just a brain full of useless hockey knowledge. All right, here we go. Henrik Zetterberg, Red Wings. Mikko Rantanen, Avs. Holding the pucks from his first hat trick. That's kind of neat. Andrei Vasilevsky, Lightning. Radek Faksa, Stars. Our UD canvas is going to be Alexander Burrows for the Senators for Rhonda Britton on her second spot. I so love UD canvas. They're just such nice cards. Brady Shea when he was a Ranger, now a Hurricane. Kari Lehtinen, Stars. Alec Martinez during his Kings days. Nice. Right before he moved to VGK. Thank you, Christina. How are you doing this evening? Yeah, I say it's useless hockey knowledge, but obviously it's come in quite useful for the purpose of card breaks. Who knew that I could turn all that into this? This has been a really great time over the last 12 weeks, guys. Jacob Slavin Hurricanes, Jonas Brodin Wild, Cam Fowler Ducks. We've got a Kyle Okposo Sabres. So far, all these guys are still with those teams. Josh Bailey Islanders, also still with his team. It's a UD portrait for Julie Hackett, who's got the Isles. I'm like, wow, what are the chances that a lot of these guys in this pack are still with these teams 5 years later? But so far, that's 5. Travis Zajac, Devils. Don't know who that is. He might still be there. Kevin Hayes, though, is not a Ranger anymore. He's a Flyer. And John Carlson, though, is still a Capital. So, nice. Oh, really? Wow. So Semyon Varlamov will play tomorrow.
I guess they probably thought we went to guaranteed 2 points tonight.
Probably. That is interesting. He just said that,
Ilya.
yeah, Ilya Sorokin's in net against Coyotes tonight. So tomorrow in Vegas, that will be Semyon Varlamov against us. So, which means we're probably playing Aiden Hill also. That's interesting. Darren Helm, Red Wings, now Avs. Ricard Raquel, Ducks, now Penguins. Arturi Lehkonen, Canadians, now Avalanche. And a Johnny Gaudreau Shining Stars card when he played for the Flames. So Alicia Sager, that Johnny Gaudreau one is yours. This is on a silver background. Still not numbered, so these aren't numbered cards, but still pretty sick. And he is a Columbus Blue Jacket now, Johnny Gaudreau. Johnny Hockey, as they call him. Leo Komarov, Maple Leafs. Corey Perry Ducks, now Lightning, clinging to. Mikhail Bodker Sharks, who now plays for the Senators. And Patrick Laine Jets, who is now a Columbus Blue Jacket. We got 4 more packs of this box, and then probably Puck Boy bonuses. Which ones would you?
Artifacts. MVP.
Artifacts.
Yeah. That's right.
Which MVP? It can't be the blue one. It needs to be the old one. We don't have any Krakens in here. The ones that have the mascot cards in them. Brian Little Jets. Pekka Rinne Predators. Carl Hagelin Penguins now Blackhawks, I think. Anthony Mantha, Red Wings now Capitals. We got a Young Guns Samuel Morin for the Philadelphia Flyers for Lisa Walker on her second spot. Judy, this took a lot of practice, though. I was not always very fast at the sleeving and top loading, but eventually you get this really delicate touch about everything, and you learn how to handle the cards somewhat nicely, so you're not manhandling them. Look at this. St. Patrick's jersey of Austin Matthews and no porn stash on him on this card. Weird. Jonathan Huberdeau, Panthers now Flames, and Troy Stetcher, Canucks now Coyotes. Yeah, Alicia, you definitely will have to jump into this one tomorrow again. Anybody who liked this break, we are doing this at 2 tomorrow. Same exact boxes. Same setup, $20 spots, up to 2 of them at 2 p.m. And then the one in the afternoon at 4 will be a 32 spot that involves Kraken boxes. So we'll be back to the newer boxes in the later break tomorrow that opens at 9. Alex Golagowski, Coyotes now Wild. Taylor Hall, Devils now Bruins. Rick Nash, Columbus Blue Jackets. Or, sorry, Rangers. Rick Nash, Rangers. He was a Blue Jacket. I cannot get that out of my head. Obviously. Jay Beagle, Capitals, now Canucks. A Marty Brodeur Centennial Standout card for Jessica Van Oyen for the Devils. These are nice. So this was the year of the 100th anniversary of the NHL. Coincidentally, also the first year of the Vegas Golden Knights. So it was a big year for the NHL. New expansion team in 100 years. This is a Marty Brodeur Centennial Standout card. That's funny. Jonathan Quick, LA Kings. Jacob Voracek, Flyers, now Blue Jackets. And Brett Pesce, Hurricanes. We've got 2 more of these. Can we pull an Alex Tuck or Tage Thompson Young Guns? Gotta. Tobias Reeder, Coyotes now Sabres. Colton Sevier, Panthers now Penguins. Blake Camo, Avalanche. Not sure where he went at this moment. Here's another one of these Centennial Standout inserts. It's Mike Modano for the Dallas Stars, and that one will be going to Jerry Thomas on her second spot. Wow. That's a long NHL career. 22 years. It's a long time to play. 89 to 2011. Wow. Wow. Scott Wilson, Penguins. Nikolai Kulemin, Islanders. Zdeno Chara, now retired. That's a nice Bruins card. Melissa will unalive someone for that later. Mitch Marner, Maple Leafs. One more pack. Come on, Alex Tuck, Young Guns. David Backes, Bruins, now retired, but was a Blue at the end of his career, right? Blues. Jonathan Toews, Blackhawks. Sorry, I was thinking about him and Kane playing their 1,000th game together tomorrow. Zach Parise, Wild, now Islanders. J.G. Pageau, when he was a Senator, now an Islander. All right, it's going to be a Centennial Standout. That's the insert. It's going to be Vladimir Tarasenko. Centennial Standout for the St. Louis Blues. So Lauren Minahan will be getting that one. Puck Boy's over here stealing my boxes right out from underneath me. He's getting ready to make it rain with bonus packs, so get ready for that. Nikita Kucherov, Lightning Cooch. We finally pulled a Cooch card at the very end of this box. Carl Soderberg, Avalanche. I want to say he's a Blackhawk now. And finally, the last one is Judy Clappers, because this is Blake Wheeler for the Jets. But, of course, you all know it wouldn't be a break if Puckboy did not toss in bonuses. And the bonuses tonight are interesting. He put in artifacts in there, too. Woo-woo. All right, we'll do artifacts last, since that's the most exciting one. Let's do this. This is the box we did earlier. And so we're just going to do one more pack of those and see if we can pull maybe a Young Guns out of here. PB for the win for sure. He loves to throw in bonuses. Eric Holla, Predators, now Devils. Bobby Ryan, Red Wings. Mark Borowiecki, Predators. And the insert's going to be a John Carlson Ultimate Victory Capitals card for Lisa Walker. PB is the real MVP. Yep, he should have won the contest instead of me too. MVP Puckboy. Coming at you. Thank you, Puckboy, says Judy. David Perron, Blues, now Red Wings. Puckboy is the first lady of Upper Deck right now with my new title. Evgeny Dadonov, Senators, now Canadians. We're so stupid. Ryan O'Reilly, Blues All-Star, and Devontae's Avalanche. Now let's do some MVP hockey 21-22, where we might pull a mascot. You never know. Let's see what comes out of these. He gave us 3 of them. Oliver Bjorkstrand, Blue Jackets, now Kraken. Alex Killorn, Lightning. Tristan Jarry Penguins, Connor Garland Coyotes, Brent Burns Sharks, now Hurricanes, and a Ryan Nugent Hopkins MVP watch card. That's going to be a good one for Don Miller, who's got the Oilers. The Nuge from the Oilers. Not numbered, but super like cool cards with like that foil insignia script on them are nice. Next is Josh Bailey Islanders, Rasmus Dahlin Sabres, Rasmus Anderson, 2 Rasmuses in one pack. What are the chances? Flames, Jacob Markstrom Flames, Trevor Zegras Ducks, and a gray script Anthony Mantha card for the Capitals. Lisa Walker, you've hit some nice caps tonight for sure. These are fun. All right, one more pack of these MVPs, and then he threw in a pack of artifacts, which we usually reserve for high rollers. So maybe we can pull a mega banger out of there. We are getting a mascot in this pack, guys. Are we ready? John Klingberg Stars, now Ducks. Joel Farabee Flyers, wrong F team. Zach Hyman Maple Leafs, now Oilers. Andrei Svechnikov Hurricanes. Jack Eichel Sabres, now Vegas Golden Knights. The mascot is Youppi for the Canadians. So Youppi is going to Savannah Cunningham on her second spot. The Orange Furball, I like how that's his name. The Orange Furball from the Montreal Canadiens. That is their mascot. Those are fun. And one more. Now he gave us an Artifacts pack. Now Artifacts are super high-end cards that come in the $100+ boxes. There are only 4 cards in here. 4 cards. And we're going to see if we... okay, that was weird. What? There's 1 card.
Serious?
Yeah. This pack had 1 card. What the hell? Upper Deck ripping us off. All right, we're going to do a different one. That was so weird. They put one of those blockers in there, and there's normally 3 cards in front and 1 in the back, and it had 1 damn card of Roope Hintz for the Stars. Due to that little snafu, he's given us a second pack. We definitely got gypped on that pack for sure. That was crazy. All right, well, let's try another. He gave us a second. That's crazy. I've never opened a pack of those that has just 1 card. I always feel ripped off if there's 3. 1 is a total crock of horse crap. All right, here we go. Let's see who we got in this one. Take 2. Philip Hronik Red Wings. Seth Jones Blue Jackets, now Blackhawks. All right, this one also only has 3, by the way. But they sometimes do that when they put a jersey piece in. So the jersey piece is John Gibson, all-star goaltender for the Anaheim Ducks. So Lauren Minahan will be getting the Gibson jersey piece. It has a black piece of Anaheim Ducks jersey in there. We'll take what we can get. That's what we get. When I was a teacher, we used to say, elementary teacher, we used to say, you get what you get and don't throw a fit. That's what you told kids when you wanted them to be quiet. All right, so that's what we're doing. So it worked real well, let me please tell you. So, that is a break, and I hope that everybody had a great time. Now, we are going to replicate this exact break tomorrow at 2 p.m. I'm going to go click post right now. I have it set up on my computer and ready to click post. You will be looking for a pinned graphic of Puck Out Card Breaks 137. You can buy up to 2 spots for a tomorrow 2 p.m. break. Lauren Minahan says, thanks, PB, for that jersey piece, LOL, because she just got that. Wendy Hook, to answer your question, I was a teacher for 8 years, music teacher, 5 years of middle school choir, and then 3 years of elementary music. And then I began adventuring into lots of other things, and here we are now. So interesting life. You are welcome, Judy. I'm glad you enjoyed it. We are going to go enjoy some pizza and hockey, so thank you for that. We will do that. Glad you could join us this evening. Glad everyone could join us this evening, and I'm going to go get that break posted for tomorrow, and I hope to see you all on the next one tomorrow at 2. Have a great, great evening.